Hi everyone, it's Arlene from Arlene's Creations, and today I'm going to be showing you how I plan on making, let me see if I can get this camera back a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be making some balloon structures. So when working with balloons, if you could see here, I have half of a tower done. So I have 4 layers. So I have 12-inch balloons, and I have my pump here, and I have this balloon sizer that I made so I can get 10-inch balloons, 4-inch balloons, and 11-inch balloons. And I just made this out of foam core. I actually had a cheesecake pan that was 10 inches, and I just traced it and then cut it out. So what I'm going to be doing is blowing up my balloon. And these are 12-inch latex balloons. Actually, I just got them at the Dollar Tree. So they come 15 to a bag. And now, because I want it to be 10 inches, see how it's stuck? I'm just going to let some air out until it moves freely through it. So then I'm going to tie it. Now, the base of all the structures, I'm just going to press it like that to get it a little more rounded. The base of all the structures that you build for like arches and towers or columns, this one here, because I have to transport it, I'm only going to do 4, which I already did, so I did 4 layers. Now I'm going to make another separate one of 4 layers, and then a big clown head at the top, which I'm going to blow up. So when I get to the venue tomorrow, I will put this one together with the other one and then the clown head on the top. And I'm going to see if I can figure out how to make him some arms out of 260 balloons. I was watching videos. This is the first time I'm doing this, so please, if you want expert balloon people, don't look at me, because this is the first time I'm doing it, but I think I got it down pat. I was watching Sandy Masori, I think is her last name. If you just look up balloon experts, balloon, people online, Sandy, her name starts Masori. I think it's Sandy Masori. If it's not Masori, I apologize, but it's Sandy and her last name starts with an M. So anyhow, the building block to your structures is what they call quads. So now after you blow up your balloons and you get the size, you want all your balloons to basically be the same size. So what you do is you take 2 balloons. Now if you wanted to do different colors, you can, and then it'll make like a spiral going up, but just because I'm new at this, I'm doing it just simple. So you want to take your 2 balloons that you blew up to be the same size, and you want to tie them together tightly. So you just tie them in a knot. Now you see these balloons have some squish in them, and that's what you want. Now this is called a duplet. So if you're doing this, you want to make all your duplets and then start building your structure. So how you build it is you take 2 duplets and you make a quad. So the quad is basically the building block for a lot of your structures. So to make a quad, you take 2 duplets and you cross them together in the middle like so. And then you just put one over the other. You twist it until you have your quad. and that's your quad. So now, when you're building your tower, or in this case, I'm building a clown, it's nothing fancy. There's no feet, there's no pole in the middle, there's nothing. This is just air balloons without a pole, without anything fancy. So now, what I did was I took two 12-inch balloons, and I put one inside of the other one. And I did that by just curling up one balloon really tight, and then sticking it in the other balloon and pressing it down. If you need to, I keep hitting this with my foot. If you need to, you can try to push it down with like a straw or something that's not going to put a hole in the middle balloon. And so you want to make a double balloon, and then you just want to fill it up with water like so. And then you're going to take your string, and I don't have scissors down here, I mean up here, I forgot them downstairs. So I'm just going to take my string here. Let me see if I can get a longer piece here. And this one's longer, okay. And I'm just gonna, don't do that at home. I'm gonna tie it around my water balloon, which is my water weight. So I'm actually using this as a weight. So you just want to tie that around like so. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the water weight, and I'm just going to put this right in between, and then I'm just going to circle and go around these balloons a couple times, maybe just once or twice, just to get this weight stuck in there. All right, and then you have your string. Now this is what I'm going to build all of the quads on. So every time I put another set of 4 balloons, I'm going to do it this way. So it's going to go this way, then this way, then this way. And each time I'm going to press down, and I'm just going to wrap around the new set of balloons, and then around the bottom one, and then back up and figure 8 it a little bit. So I'm going to shut the camera off just for a second. I'm going to blow up some more balloons. What do I got to do? I got to do more blue. No, so if that's red, I got to do 4 more yellow. Well, I'll show you how I do it again. And then you want to take your sizer, and I'm just going to, see how it's a little sticky? I'm just going to let out a tiny bit because I want it to go through nice. And then you want to squish it a little to make it kind of round. And I'm going to tie it. Then I'm going to do another one. So now that I have my 2 balloons, I'm going to make my duplet, which is just tying 2 balloons together at the nozzles. And there I have my duplet, which then I make my quads. So I'm going to continue to do these, and then I can't show you the finished product. Well, you're going to see it in this video, but I'm saying right now because I want to make all of my building blocks first, because I'm also doing an arch. And this is going to be the clown with the big, I bought a Mylar, a foil clown face. So I'm just going to blow that up. Oh, I'll show you how I tie this in. All right. So now, I need 2 more yellow balloons. Crazy. I'm so tired. I've been doing so much for this party that I am physically exhausted. so let me just show you. Okay, let me just show you how I tie it in, and that's how you're going to do each layer to your column. Okay, so that's that. Now they do sell air pumps at the Dollar Tree, you know, that you hand pumps that you have to pump with your hand. But if I had to blow up all these balloons by hand, I think I would have a heart attack. So this was only like 20 bucks on Amazon. So you want to invest in an air pump. Okay, perfect. Okay, so again, I take my 2 single balloons, I tie them together, nice and tight, and I make a duplet. Then my 2 duplets I put together. And I just cross them over so that, they'll do that at times, but you want to keep it like that. Now, these are just my papers on how many balloons I needed and what colors, and this is for the tower, the arch that I want to do. So now that I have 2 sections done and I have my water weight under there, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick these balloons like that. Now, I'm going to find my string. I'm going to press down ever so lightly. Now, I'm going to pull my string up through the middle. And I'm going to wrap it around the first balloon, and then I'm going to come underneath and wrap it around twice, and then wrap it around this one. And then pull it up. So see, now I have my 2 quads put together. And that's how easy it is. You just keep building your balloons around the string. Or if you have those 260 balloons, those big ones that they use for the balloon animals, you can actually use those because those stretch a lot and you can get a lot of tension with those. But this is how you build your building blocks. Alright, so I'm going to shut the camera off for a minute. It's very hot up here. I'm sweating to death. Excuse my French. And I'm just exhausted. I've been up since like 4:30 this morning. It's 6:30 at night right now, and I have so much to do, and I just want to go to sleep, get home, go to sleep. I'm at my niece's house right now. I'm upstairs in her home. And I just want to get these done. Go home, go to sleep, and I have to be at the hall at 9 o'clock to start decorating. So I did do a million videos, not a million, but a lot, on the lion's cage for the front of the dessert table. It's a whole circus theme. So when you see this, I hope you hit that notification bell. I mean, I'm going to continue and show you how this clown looks at the end, but, you know, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell, and please like the video, and please watch the whole entire end result of the circus themed first birthday party, because it really is going to be spectacular. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll be back if I can get up off this floor. Oh, alright. Alright, so here's a picture of the clown. I'm sorry I didn't get to film myself making it. I was just so busy at the venue trying to get everything done. We only had so much time to get everything put together, and when you see the final party, you're going to know why. But anyhow, what I did was I took my 2 sets of 4 quads that I had together, and I put those together. So as you can see, now I have 8. So those are just all strung together. Then I blew up the head and tied that tightly,
But then what I did was I took 4 5-inch yellow balloons and blew them up to about 4.5 inches, made a quad out of that, and put that on top of the red balloons in between the red balloons and the head. So I made smaller ones, but the same concept. Made the quad and just tied it through with the ribbon. So all of those were just tied together. And that's how I made the structure. So next I'm going to show you how the arch turned out and explain to you how I did that. Okay, so here's a picture of my arch that I made. So as you can see, I have the 2 columns on each side, which is just made of 4 sets of quads, different colored balloons. Then those red balloons that you see for the actual arch, those are called linky balloons or link balloons. And they have a little tail at one end and then the nozzle where you blow it up at the other end. So what you do is you just tie the one end of the nozzle into the top quad, and then you link the balloons together. So with an arch like this, you can go up to 11 balloons. If you go past 11 balloons, you're going to need helium. So these are just air-filled. Then in between each linking balloon, you just do 4.5-inch yellow quads and you wrap them around, so this way it gives the structure a lot more stability. I will put in the link below Sandy Missouri, where I learned how to make this video, because she actually demonstrates it, from start to finish. But like I said, I was trying to get this done really quick and I didn't have time to set up my camera at the venue. But that's all it was the 2 sets of quads, towers, the linky balloons, all tied together. I think I did 10 here. And then the quads of the 4.5-inch balloons in between each one of those, and it was super simple. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Please subscribe. I have a lot more videos on this circus party, and thanks for watching. Take care now.